Good morning. Woo-hoo-hoo, looks good. Hello, Houston. Hello. Boy, we got a lot to talk about today. Fire. Only 13 stories, but a lot of information in there, and I have 2 videos to record that are gonna round out the week of media catastrophe. So many more things coming at you. We got great people in the chat. We got Penny out there. Penny. Good to see you there, Sci-Fi Mombi. Great to see you. Got Darren Hughes. What's going on? Thanks for modding, my friend. I appreciate it. SFX F314 Sabretooth Raptor. There's my buddy Josiah Robinson in the chat. Great to see you. And of course, Outdoor Gamer, the animation critic. Good to see you. Hello, Spec Linux Laptop. Hey, Rumble, where you at? Don't see anybody over there. Drew Lammers, what's going on? For those of you on Twitter, hello. Jillian N. Greetings, dear, says hello to all you marvelous culturians. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday and staying warm. I'm warm. Dave G. Sound. Morgan King, what's going on, my friend? The Canadian Randall Orser. Well, let's see who else popped in the door. Griffin giving us this day in history. History of Needful. Name changes. Jan 31 actually, 1936. The new owners of the Boston Braves found the name offensive. Oh, really, why? And held a survey. They became the Boston Bees. A year later, they went back to the Braves. Rod Thunderheart. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. I should probably turn the camera on. Hello. Lots of great things going on here. Who else is in the house? Let's see. Emotionally unstable amphibians joining us. Good to see you, my friend. Shrap 3D. Great to see you. And our good friend Is This Live. Got Running with Scissors out there. Practicing safety, of course. And Black Saber. What's up? Captain Krusty Heart, good morning to all. Good morning indeed. My good friend DL Fendel's out there. Blade 43. The scissor effect. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, so what's funny is I thought there were only 4 scripts for Blade. Then I thought there were only 5 scripts for Blade. There have now will be 6 scripts for Blade. This is how bad this movie is. Rachel Mollier, greetings, dear. Hope you're doing well. Really do. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. You guys, you power the show. Like Keck 44. And my good buddy Loki. What's up, buddy? It's hump day. It truly is. Our good friend Andy Masterson says, is your P.O. box handy somewhere? I will get with you. My friend. Fork 501. What's up? Casino Dwellers. I like that. Feel like a Fallout shelter thing. Was playing Fallout 4 for about 15 minutes yesterday. Just killing some time between things. Oh, and I caught a little bit more of, on a rewatch, about a half an hour rewatch of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. I still think it's a good film. Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare looks fantastic. I am looking forward to that. I'll be reviewing it. Speaking of reviewing things, it looks like I will be reviewing Cabrini, which is an Angel Studios project, and I'll be reviewing, probably tomorrow evening, a new film coming out from MGM and Amazon called Argyle. Should be fun. Henry Cavill's in it. 11 Alpha is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see who else is here. We got so many people here. Vander Blitz, Pride Fallen. Hello. Tipping Barn. Morning, my friends. Good morning to you. Hey, Low Specs over on Rumble. Good to see you. Bucky Cat, what's up? Olag Von S. Good to see you, my friend. And JB Spooky Review. Ooh, it's spooky. Who else is out there? Hey, your average Patriot nerd. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Death Angel Shadows out there. Good to see you, my friend. My friend. The Gaming Dude. Good morning. Philip Gaming is here. We got a lot of gamers here. I like it. Horseradish Power. What's up, my English friend? Who else is out there? John Gibson's out there. Don't tell anybody. Christopher Dominguez and FKHC 2005. There's a club for you. Who else is rolled through the door? I think I saw. Oh, I did. Carlos Alfredo Lopez. All right. Well, let's get on it. Here we go. Boom. Channel Surf. What is up? Darius Munchausen. Phoenix Knight, what's going on? Darius Munchausen sends a $4 super sticker. It's a cup of coffee. Thank you, my friend. I am finishing off my first cup. Diaz Ford's in the house. Oh, and Grim, otherwise known as Inferior. There you go. Jared Markham. Let's get to it, shall we? 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, but only have 13 stories, so we can speak clearly on a weird one. A very strangely reported one. Yes, Byron Allen is interested in acquiring Paramount Global, but so is Warner. Oh, and so is, Skydance Media. They make this sound like a big deal. $30 billion bid for Paramount Global in debt and equity. Well, they kind of give you the idea of the story, but not really. I mean, Byron Allen's been trying to acquire anything and everything. I don't blame him. The guy doesn't want to play at the lower end of the TV scale. He is a very accomplished man. I admire him very much. I'm not sure what the trade media has to do with him because they do push a lot of Byron Allen stories. Probably because he was, formerly in the entertainment business himself as a comedian. But what's really happening is it's a $14 billion offer. Yeah, he's trying to buy the Paramount Global assets, but he's also buying the debt. That's why that 30 billion number pops up there. And I don't think most people understand that. He's only going to kick out 14 billion. He's just assuming the debt that the company already has. And I'm telling you, if it has 15 billion in debt, that's pretty cheap for a media company nowadays. Look into the debt that Disney has or Warner has. Although Warner's been retiring their debt and Paramount's prepped itself to get purchased. It's been laying people off left and right. Part of a story I'm working on now that you'll probably see tomorrow. And today you're just going to see a bunch of script rewrite videos, which is fine. There's just a bunch of them. But anyway, so don't get it twisted. Byron Allen is only going to spend $14 billion. That's it. I'm not even sure it's worth that. It's worth about 10, to be fair. Anyway, moving on. We've got Budweiser bringing the Clydesdales back to the Super Bowl for the new national ad campaign. Where's PETA when you need them, right? I mean, that's why they got rid of the Clydesdales. You don't want to show power. You bring them back when your company's getting crushed, which they've been getting crushed since they ran a particular ad for their Bud Light product. And that's just, the beginning of the end. Lots of layoffs. And in fact, an entire bottle factory manufacturer closed because of stupidity on Anheuser-Busch's parent company, AB InBev. But Daisy Ridley's being, rewritten. Rewriting Ridley in this case. Star Wars fan backlash is still upsetting. Well, this is entirely opposite the narrative we've been hearing the last several days when her words came out and she spoke the truth. It's not the fans' fault that the movies sucked and they didn't stay anywhere within canon or even treat any of the previous material or canon with respect. So why is it being rewritten by Armando Tinoco? Well, because they can't possibly tolerate somebody stepping off of the reservation. That's kind of what is happening now. They're isolating themselves into a little world, and if you step outside of it, you get in big trouble. Speaking of big trouble, Universal Music Group is telling TikTok, when our deal's over, which it is today, we're done. We're not going to let you use any of these music pieces anymore, and be looking for Takedown Fest. What is it, 2024? Yeah, coming. Stock market today did some weird stuff. It opened. Tech slumps are causing Alphabet and others to feel some pain. We saw Nvidia do a little waggle. We saw some other entities, AMD, do a little waggle. These things are starting to feel it because of Wall Street's over expectation, which actually feeds into another story I'm working on this week. Tech layoffs are real, but so are media layoffs, and they both come at the same time for a reason. The Federal Reserve is not going to give you your low rates back. No, they don't want anybody to own anything. I mean, that's part of the deal here, right? So interest rates are likely going to be at, cost you an arm and a leg and a kidney level for quite some time. Boeing's in big trouble because even though they cut their Q4 loss to $30 million, that was before everybody found out that they had some safety issues. Uh-oh. You got Meta, TikTok, and other social media CEOs testifying before the Senate today on something they did last year. It seems to be a yearly event, and nothing seems to happen. And nobody gets held accountable, and no laws are passed that would do anything about this. And none of the laws that exist are being applied. So what does that tell you? You got the preliminary test of guardrails against electric vehicles, and the guardrails are losing. So yeah, this is the biggest problem with the mass push for EVs, is that the infrastructure we have really doesn't stand up to it. The new EVs anyway. The Biden will visit the Ohio crash site for that train that we all remember from a year ago, because the polls are looking really bad in Ohio. Nobody seems to like this guy anymore. I mean, he's wanting AI companies to start reporting their safety concerns, but it's not like a law. It's like a rule or a suggestion out of a rule by fiat president. Not good. And finally, Groundhog Day, I wanted to mention, is coming up. Punxsutawney Phil is famous, but this is a weird holiday, a weird celebration that's been going on for a very, very long time. So I know I'll be watching the coverage of Gobbler's Knob on Friday morning when Punxsutawney Phil will figure out whether or not we get 6 more weeks of winter. How accurate is it? Not very. But that's me. I'm out of time. I'm out of stories, and I'm out of here. So check out Midnight's Edge in the morning in just a moment. Let's fire up those credits. That's right. Here they come. Boom. Well, that was weird. Anyway, so the old credits had a stall problem. The one that I just updated. I'm gonna have to do it again. So you'll see the new credits. The new. Those credits are gonna come up tomorrow. So I just finished rendering. In fact, you probably heard the Windows sound go bling in the background. That's what that was. Look at all these amazing people, though, that support the channel. They keep the lights on, so to speak. And they're really going to, keep the lights on because, well, I'm moving to a studio in, just a few days. Well, inside of the next 2 weeks, anyway. Should be a lot of fun. And hopefully I'll be able to do some large-scale podcasts from there. Some legitimate panel pieces with in-studio guests. Could be a good time. All inspired by my friends. Can't you automate the credits culture? I've tried. The most amount of automation that I have now is a wonderful little Excel spreadsheet that automatically sorts everything and then copy paste into it. The problem is the render time on this, because it is pretty complicated and it's done in 4K. Well, it's pretty extensive, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of what I get to show you guys. On that note, have a great day, everybody. See ya.